Right. Yeah. So this is like a session, not the regular learning sessions and all, but this is more about like a question which was asked, and again I felt that rather than responding to only one person, it will be helpful if I make a video and more people are aware of it. Okay. The question was about how planets are going to react or give the result in Gandanta degrees. Okay, Gandanta points, or they are also called as Gandanta planets. Normally, we are concerned about only moon in Gandanta degrees, but and moon is important. I'm not ignoring that. Moon is the most important planet for us because moon represents mind, and we live in our mind. We live in our ideas, okay, beliefs, and all. So moon is most important, but it doesn't mean that other planets in Gandanta point has no like impact. So first of all, understand like what is this Gandanta point? Okay. So as we know, every planet rules again. Like I would assume that whomsoever is watching this video knows basics of astrology, houses, signs, planets, and nakshatras. Okay, I'm not going to teach all that in this video. So there are every planet which rules over three nakshatras. Mercury rules over Ashlesha, Jeshta, and Revati. Ketu rules over your Ashwini, Magha, and Mula. These three nakshatras, Ketu rule. So Mercury ruled nakshatras Ashlesha, Jeshta, and Revati, and Ketu ruled nakshatras Ashwini, Magha, and Mula are known as Gandamul nakshatra. Okay. There is another concept of Gandamul nakshatra. They say that any child who is born with moon in Gandamul nakshatra is kind of heavy towards the mother or mother side family. Means that child brings additional responsibility on mother and mother side relative. Uh, Although it is true that child may bring additional responsibility, but what I have seen in consultation, mainly it is because father is irresponsible. That's why the mother or mother side family has to bear the additional responsibility. That is what I have like found in my consultation. Anyways, coming back to Gandanta. So last 3 degrees of Mercury ruled nakshatras and first 3 degrees of Ketu ruled nakshatras. Okay. Understand where Mercury ruled nakshatra fall. They fall into like Cancer sign, Ashlesha nakshatra, Jyeshtha nakshatra, Scorpio, and then in Pisces, Revati nakshatra. So Mercury ruled nakshatra fall into water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Where Ketu ruled nakshatra fall, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Ashwini, Leo, Magha, and Sagittarius, Mula. Okay. They fall into fire signs. Gandanta degrees are last 3 degrees of any water sign, last and first 3 degrees of any fire sign. Again, if I repeat, last 3 degrees of any water sign are considered as Gandanta. First 3 degrees of any fire sign are considered as Gandanta. As these degrees are falling into Gandamul nakshatra, I think that's why it is named as Gandanta. If you just split this word, Gand plus Ant, Gandanta. Gand plus Ant. So Gandamul nakshatra, Gandanta, because it is the last 3 degrees. Okay. Now, last 3 degrees of any water sign which is in Gandamul Nakshatra, first 3 degrees of any fire sign which is in Gandamul Nakshatra, they are named as Gandanta. What happens there? Nothing. So understand water signs and last 3 degrees. Last 3 degrees of water sign you can understand as deepest water. Okay, deepest water. So Gandanta is also known as emotional knot. Okay, but what I feel is more appropriate as a meaning of Gandanta is like a drowning point, especially in the last 3 degrees of water signs. Because of emotional nature of water science, flowing nature of water science, last 3 degrees of water science will be about someone feeling like a drowning kind of feeling. Okay, that I am losing everything. I hope no one has gone through that actual drowning kind of case or that type of incident. But if we imagine what a person would feel like this, he may feel that everything is going outside his hand, nothing is in his control. Okay, when he like starts drowning, that's what I can imagine as the feeling of a person who is drowning. So when a person has a planet, any planet, moon, Venus, sun, and all, any planet in last 3 degrees of water signs, like in Ashlesha last 3 degrees 27 to 30, in Jyeshtha last 3 degrees 27 to 30, and in Revati last 3 degrees 27 to 30. They have this emotional drowning kind of. Understand, water signs are emotions, and it is like last 3 degrees emotional drowning. They may feel, because of the planets involved and all, like moon itself represents emotions. So if they feel that okay, I'm losing everything emotionally, okay, I'm going through a very difficult emotional time, then I'm losing everything in my life. Nothing else matters now. Okay, whatever I have in my life doesn't matter because emotionally I'm going downwards. Okay, suppose someone has Venus in this Gandanta point. Venus represents your relationship. So if they go through a breakup kind of thing, it leads to that drowning kind of feeling. Okay, this also leads to a situation where person, okay, my relationship is going off, nothing else matters. Okay, it is like my whole life is useless if this relationship doesn't work out. Venus also represents finances. So if Venus is in last 3 degrees of water signs, Gandanta, so this can happen only also with finance. If they lose some money, they can feel okay, fine, nothing else matters. Okay. Likewise for Sun, career, and your Saturn is duty and responsibility. If Saturn is there in Gandanta point, if this person feels that I'm unable to perform my duties and responsibilities well enough, then nothing else matters. My whole life is a waste. Okay. This type of feeling is very prominent, this drowning kind of feeling. That this is why I say that it is like more drowning point, especially in water signs. Now, reasons for drowning can be different. Reasons for these emotional drownings can be different. Like Ashlesha is the nakshatra of Ashlesha is the nakshatra of insecurities. Okay, clinging nature. So suppose someone is clinging on to a relationship or clinging on to something in life, okay? And if this thing goes away, this relationship goes away, or even friend, okay? I have my best friend, and that best friend is very important to me, and like because of some reason, this best friend, he or she has to go away from my life. Now this may give this, because I cling on to him or her, I may be feeling emotionally drowned in this matter, that nothing else matters in my life. If he or she goes away, nothing else matters. Okay. So here emotional drowning is happening because of the feeling of clinginess or problems in letting go because of Ashlesha nature. Here, Scorpio Jyeshtha. Jyeshtha is the like a nakshatra of like this eldest one, okay, higher superior authority and all, and they desire recognition. Okay, Jyeshtha is the nakshatra of recognition and all. So, if the same example, okay, if Venus is in Jyeshtha nakshatra for someone, and Venus in relationship matters, they feel their partner is not giving proper recognition to them. Okay, if their partner is not appreciating them time and again, then they may go through this emotional drowning kind of thing. What else is what else matters in my life? If my partner is not giving me attention, he is not giving me recognition, then what else matters in my life? Okay. So this is what can happen with Jeshta. So if you see, the reasons are changing. For Ashlesha, yeah, reason is like a problem in letting go. This like in Jeshta, reason can be like your sense of superiority complex. Okay, that I'm more important. I should be given recognition. I should be given the preference over others. This is why the person is like feeling like this. How can someone neglect me? How can someone ignore me? Jeshta, the eldest one. Okay, so this is what can lead to a emotional drowning. Revati is like the spiritual side of life, also creative side of life, and imagination. Basically, Revati is imagination. Okay, so if they see their imagination getting broken, getting destructed, okay. Suppose like in the same example of Venus or Moon in like Revati, this person has this imaginative idea of like, okay, this partner with whom I am is like the best person in the world. Okay, he has no like no like drawbacks and all, and this imaginative idea they created within themselves. And if they see that imaginative idea getting broken up, they may like go through this emotional drama, that okay, like whatever my dream was, whatever my utopia was, that is getting broken, nothing else matters. Okay, so this is what happens with these Gandanta points in water signs. We will discuss fire signs. So if you see, the end result is same, emotional drowning in the water signs in the last 3 degrees in Gandanta degrees, Gandanta points. But the reason can be different as per the nakshatra involved, Ashlesha, Jyeshtha or Revati, or as per the planet involved, whichever planet it is. Okay. Suppose like one of the representation of moon is like mother. If someone has moon in Cancer, that means person is like very much attached to the mother. Okay, and then it is in Ashlesha last 3 degrees. Okay, and mother goes through some health issues, or mother has some surgery where it is like life and death kind of situation. Now this person can be okay, fine. If my mother goes away, what else is left in my life? Okay, so it depends on the things involved. Like in one of the consultation, like a lady had sun in like Ashlesha, I guess. Yeah, she's all good, right? Sun in Ashlesha, and like in the last 3 degrees. So she felt the same when she lost a job, sun career. Okay, she felt the same when she lost the job. Okay, that okay, nothing else matters in my life. If my career is not well, what will I do in living this life? This is where it can become like a difficult situation, and this person has to go towards like positive optimistic ideas, go through towards meditation, spirituality, yoga, find some guru who can guide you, who can counsel you, because this person can go into self harming tendency because he is so emotionally drowned. Okay, so emotionally drowned in that situation, they can go into like any like self harming like activity. Okay, now we come to the like other Gandanta points which are in fire signs. First 3 degrees of Leo Magha, first 3 degrees of Sagittarius Mula, first 3 degrees of Aries Ashwini. Okay, if I have to compare between like water sign Gandanta and fire sign Gandanta, I will choose fire sign Gandanta. This person will be agitated, he will be not be drowned, because understand these are fire signs. Fire brings like ego or like this heat. Okay, so this person will be agitated under the same scenario. Okay, like so fire signs, the first 3 degrees are like burning fire, like fire at like full heat. Okay, full intensity. And if someone has moon in fire sign and fire sign in the first 3 degrees, okay, so this person can get angry really easily. Okay, if even a small thing is not as per his wish, he can be agitated. Okay, so that is what like first 3 degrees Gandanta point in Leo, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius fire signs can represent. Water sign Gandanta person can self harm. This person can harm others. He can self harm also. Actually, they both are same thing. If I'm harming others, if I'm harming self, I'm harming life given by the God. Okay, either ways. But like Cancer, like sorry, water sign Gandanta person, I won't expect to go out and like harm anyone else. Okay, they may harm themselves. I'm not saying it is good. Okay, I'm not saying that that is also good. But this is like self harming. And this fire sign Gandanta is like they can harm themselves or they can harm others also because of like their agitated ways. Okay, again the reasons can be different. Okay, suppose someone has planet in Aries Ashwini first 3 degrees. Okay, Aries and Ashwini are the signs of a sign and nakshatra of initiating something. Okay, suppose this person has a business plan and he wants to initiate something new and all, and there are many obstacles on the way. Uh, and like he is not finding a way to resolve these obstacles, he may be very agitated because he is unable to initiate things. Okay, this can cause like agitation, anger, fire, and in that moment, either he can do something harmful to himself or others. Okay. Leo Magha. Leo is the sign of authority, recognition, fame. Magha is the nakshatra of authority, recognition, fame, the royal throne, the kingdom. Now, if Gandanta planet is there, if planet is in the first 3 degrees of Leo Magha, this person may be living that area of life, whichever that planet represents, out of his ego, okay, out of his authority, recognition, and fame. Okay, suppose someone has Venus in Leo Magha in the first 3 degrees. For this person, relationship itself is the source of gaining authority, recognition, and fame in life. Now, if relationship goes away, this person can be very agitated. In that moment, he can like contemplate something like negative activity, either to himself, to others. Okay. So this person, Leo Magha person, first 3 degrees is living for his authority, recognition, fame. For some reason, if he feels that my authority, recognition, and fame is going away, what else is left in my life? Okay, why I should live this life if that recognition and fame is going away? Okay, then Sagittarius Mula. Mula is about destruction. Okay, first 3 degrees of Mula is like if this person goes through a major destruction in life, major instability, okay, some unforeseen like events which causes lots of destruction in his life, this person can be agitated. Okay, again the reasons can be reasons for that destruction or reasons for that ego hurt in Leo Maga or reasons for the obstacles depend on the planet or their dignity and all. I will take back my earlier statement that I will prefer like a Leo sign, fire sign, Gandanta. I think they both are equally harmful. Either you harm yourself or you harm others. It is like same thing. Okay, no difference in that. So I will take back that statement. Okay. Uh, Now it largely depends on the moon position. Okay, we all get angry. Okay, we all get angry. We all get emotional at times. We all get like this thing like. Setbacks or disappointments in life, or we all get agitated and all, but we all don't get into like any violent activity or harming activity towards self or so towards others. So what makes the difference? Moon and Mercury. Okay, Moon's dignity and Mercury's dignity. Moon is mind, Mercury is your intellect and decision making skill. Okay, so I may go through a difficult time in my relationship, but if my mind is working fine, if my moon is in good dignity, there are more possibility that I will take wise decisions. If my Mercury is in good dignity, there are more decisions and more possibilities that I will take wise decisions. I will not go on wrong path. I am not saying that everyone who has weak moon and weak Mercury are going to go are definitely going into a wrong path. I'm not saying that either. I'm saying that possibilities are more. Astrology or astrological predictions will always remain a probability or possibility for me, and they are never certainty. Okay. So this is what like Gandanta point can bring. Okay. Last 3 degrees of water signs, Cancer, Ashlesha, uh, Scorpio, Jeshta, and Pisces, Revati, they can bring emotional drowning. Because of that person, like whichever is the reason, the planet which is involved will tell you the reason, will indicate you the reason behind that drowning, and then person can contemplate harming himself because of that emotional drowning, because he feels that nothing is left in my life. Why I should even live this life? Fire sign Gandhantas, Leo Magha, first 3 degrees. Aries Ashwini, first 3 degrees, Leo Magha, first 3 degrees, and this Sagittarius Mula, first 3 degrees. They can, in the similar situation where they feel like some obstacles are there or some like disrespectful moments are coming in life. I'm like losing my fame, or I'm going through major turmoil in my life. They will get agitated. In that situation, they may, again, I'm not saying it is definitely coming, they may contemplate doing harm to themselves or to others. As I said, it largely depends on Moon Mercury position. If Moon and Mercury are in good dignity, person can take wise decisions also. And I'm also not saying that if Moon and Mercury are weak, then they are bound to take wrong decisions, because the same person can be following other like spiritual pursuits also, like meditation, yoga, following some guru's advice. People, some people are very devotional towards their guru, devoted towards their guru. So if their guru says something, they are going to follow it. Okay, so if guru guides in a very nice way in such situations, in such situation of drowning or agitation, then person may consider taking other decisions, wise decisions. Okay, so this is what I feel about Gandanta. Thank you.